beautiful Sagittarians, welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your singles love reading. I'm just cleansing your space here and I've meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. I'm truly grateful for your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder that this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading. Also, please be mindful that scammers are about pretending to be me and lots of other tarot readers. I do not do personal readings, and even if I did, I would not charge you. Also, I do not have WhatsApp, PayPal, Telegram, or Patreon, so I do not take donations. If you would like to give your money to give back in some way, please give your money to charity or to keep it for yourself for a rainy day. I just have to put there that a lot of other wonderful tarot readers on YouTube, they have a donations button as well. They are wonderful light seers, light workers, okay? So, it's absolutely fine to give donations. I'm not actually knocking donations in any shape or form. It's just that someone at the moment is masquerading as all of us. They're pretending to be all of us tarot readers in order to scam you out of money. So I'm just trying to sort of highlight, for me personally, I don't take anything. So if anyone says, hey, I'm Baba Jolie, would you like to give me some donations of e-gifts or money or anything like that? I do not take it. So I just want you to be aware, okay? But other genuine light workers out there absolutely should receive, donations or money for whatever it is that they do, because they are bringing light to the world, okay? So I just want to clarify that before I move forward. Also, I do not have a personal assistant, and I do not do meet and greet as well. So the scammers have been saying all those things about me. That is not true. So I just want to keep your wonderful self safe out there. But I'm not knocking the other genuine light workers out there. They're absolutely doing an incredible job, and I love their channels. So, I've donated myself to them in the past. So, it's not about donating, etc., etc. It's about making sure who you're giving your money to is legit, okay? So let's get straight to your singles reading, my beautiful Sag. We have a very powerful time in June, 10th of June. We have that solar eclipse. It's a time for making leaps and bounds in areas that you're hoping to. So in terms of love, there's definitely a vibrational upgrade. Major changes happening here, and there's an awakening. It's about self-expression, honoring who you are and attracting the right person of the right frequency, okay? It's time to give it your all. Also, I will be running a free competition for one lucky subscriber to win a free personal reading. I'll let you know how to win that personal reading throughout this particular reading, as some people are here for the messages only and some people are here for both, okay? So, interesting. We have long distance, okay? We have wallflower. We also have obstacles, and we have money. Okay, that doesn't mean that love is not coming towards you, Sag, but this means this is your overall energy, the things that you're thinking of in this moment, okay? The things that are governing you in June. So let us see what is happening. This is the 4th of June. I'm doing this reading for you. Let us see some other energy or whatever it is they would like to talk about. Ooh, we have attraction. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Sagittarians? What do they need to know? We also have forgiving and learning. We have wedding, ooh, we got flirt, and we got give your relationship a chance. They want me to go one more. That's unusual. They don't normally have that many in this particular part of the section, but one moment, please. They've just asked me to be silent. Wow, that is a lot. We've got retreat, we've got love yourself first, we've got this could be the one, and we've got making the effort. Okay. So there's a lot to unpick there. So first of all, we've got long distance. Now, either you are currently talking to someone who is long distance, because they show me a sword. Whenever they show me a sword, that indicates communication. Normally, when I get this card, I get an energy of, there's some obstacles to overcome, but love is actually on the horizon. So you're waiting for the one, of course. You're waiting for the right one to come along. But we got to see what these obstacles are, because you've got the obstacle card there as well. But I do feel like there's a communication coming. I'm just going to pull a quick card on that. One moment, please. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Sagittarians? Woo. Okay. I'm just going to go get that. We've got the Two of Pentacles, so you've got choice here. Weighing up your options. And we got the High Priestess. So this is about intuition. okay, when you get the High Priestess, they are indicating that there will be a choice of people to talk to. We will go deeper and do a Celtic cross and see exactly what or who is coming there. But the High Priestess indicates there will be a psychic bond between you and another person. The High Priestess is about trusting your intuition, your instincts, and it is about psychic dreams as well. So you may have... how can I put that? Yeah, you may have connections to dreams where you're like, damn, that was really vivid. And it's almost like they're trying to give me an energy that you'll experience deja vu after a dream. It's a signifier to you. That's what they're giving me. So pay close attention to your dreams. Now, you may be a person who doesn't really dream. Some people do not dream vividly, but there's going to be one that's really going to be like, whoa, I rarely dream. But this was like so real. And then a couple of days later, up to a week later, I feel, you'll have a deja vu moment. And then it's almost like they're trying to signal that there's change in your love life from there. So either you meet somebody on that within that week, or whether it is... how can I put that? Yeah, you will be talking to somebody new, or you got your eye on somebody and they'll be talking to you within that time frame. That's what they're giving me with this card, okay? Now we're going to move forward. And we got Wallflower. So I just got an energy here that you always... I mean, male or female, it's not a gender-specific reading, but the energy I'm getting from this is always the bridesmaid, never the bride, okay? I feel like there's an energy here of you feeling a little bit left out when it comes to the universe with love. Now, you may have felt like there was someone that you dated in the past that dipped their toe into the relationship, didn't really go deeper like you would have liked them to. I feel like this person, you may have even suspected this person had somebody else. I'm going to pull a card on that energy as well, because what I feel like is, I just get this, obviously if you look at this card, she's looking pretty fed up, right? But I feel like the spotlight is on you now to receive love. So I just want to clarify that energy. I don't want to just like pluck it out of the air. I want to clarify here. Yeah, they're giving a third-party situation here. We got the Three of Pentacles here. So either you felt like this person had put you in a situation where they chose something other than you, whether they chose a lifestyle, a career, whether they chose, maybe this was a long distance relationship that you had, and they chose that it was too difficult to keep up a long-term, you know, and long distance relationship. So they chose a safer route, which is, you know, to sort of kick back and date closer to home, or whether this was actually a physical person. It could even be interference. There could have been a family member who interfered in your relationship, or you know, a friend, a frenemy, that sort of thing. So please take that as it resonates. Yeah, there's the new. We've got the Ten of Swords. So there's a lot of painful energy here. Something came to the end, and I feel like you may have felt very betrayed in this. Now, this is a new love reading, so I'm clarifying new, but I have to understand where you've come from in your energy before I can move forward. So I'm just going to talk about that for a second. We got the Ten of Swords there, so very painful energy and very guarded. So they're indicating here the obstacles are that you don't recognize how awesome you are, Sag. When you get the Seven of Wands, this is the, well, it's basically, you know, fire energy, which is about passion, it's about drive. And actually, you are at your personal best. You know, you may not feel it because you're very guarded, okay? As you can see, this figure here is guarding against competition, but this figure in itself is raised up, okay, above the rest. So you may feel like you're very guarded after being hurt in a love relationship, and you may have, I got this energy that you overextended your heart. You gave and gave and gave until you could give no more, and when the relationship may have disintegrated, as it were, you were left wondering. It's almost like all that sacrifice, all that love, you rarely do all of that, but how can I put that? No, you do that for everybody that you love, but when you fall in love, you fall hard, is what I'm getting here, because I feel like you just don't fall in love easily, and there's a guardedness here because of the rejection. That's what they're giving me here as well. You can see both. The Six of Wands there in the reverse is retreat, okay? It's almost like giving up on love, going, you know what, F love. I can't deal with that. It's almost like you felt high when it came to love. You know, it was like a wonderful high when it was good, but when it was bad, it was ugly. And I feel there's an energy here of lack of confidence after a rejection. So the Ace of Wands in the reverse is about that rejection. It is about a brutal ending and, you know, being guarded ever since. So they're just giving me this energy. You know, Sag, there is a wonderful new person coming on in here for you, okay? So don't give up. The spotlight is on you. They're just literally clarifying the whole energy of that card that I'm feeling. The Page of Wands is your card as well, Sagittarius. It is about being an explorer, getting out there again. You know, I know we're going through a pandemic right now, so it's very difficult, but fate always finds a way to bring you the person you're meant to be with, regardless of the circumstances, okay? That's true facts. Even if you look online, you see a lot of people who are like, damn, I managed to find love in the pandemic and I haven't been managed to find love in years, okay? So when it's the right time, it doesn't matter what's going on around the world, you'll find the person that you're meant to be with. So this is your card, as I said. Either you're going to be starting a new project or a new job, something very creative, but I feel like there's a new passion coming on in here connected to this. The Page of Wands, pages bring news. So you will be talking to somebody that's quite exciting, someone who's very active, very adventurous, someone who's passionate about what they do. And I feel like there's strong emotion between you and this person. I feel like you find each other interesting straight off the bat. Okay, it's intrigue straight away. This person's like a laser focus towards you. Now, they could be another Sagittarian energy, or they could have Aries or Leo in their chart, but there's definitely new coming on in here, so don't give up. Even if you're feeling in that fed up energy, it's coming. So now we got the obstacles. I've already clarified the obstacles, but I'll just do one more. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, God Angels. But I feel like that, yeah, there we go. Overthinking as well is another one, is what they're giving me here. The Eight of Swords in the reverse indicates the obstacle to overcome is to free yourself, free your mind, you know, release yourself from anything that you feel stuck in. There's a liberation here. Now, this could be a liberation because wherever you are, there's a lockdown or something because of the pandemic. There's travel restrictions. So, you know, some circumstances you may feel are against you. But as I said, when it's the right moment to meet the right person, fate almost like conjures up the right moment for you to meet this person, no matter what. But the obstacle here is freeing your mind, because the swords are about the mind. They're about your anxiety. In the upright, this is about keeping yourself. Eight of Swords is about keeping yourself stuck. It's like a self-imposed restriction there. You know, we all have fears, we all have hopes, and sometimes we actually tell ourselves that, oh, we're never going to find love, or we're never going to be able to get that opportunity, and we actually, you know, we stop ourselves. So whether you think you're going to get love or not, you're right in both situations, because if you think you're going to get love, then you'll be motivated to find it and accept it and open up to it. If you feel like you're not going to receive love by meeting anybody, then you're also right, because you lose the motivation and the drive, and also the frequency is lower, so you're not going to meet somebody. So if you keep that hope alive, you know, don't go looking for it, Sag, because it's coming to you. That's the energy that I've got here. Now we got money, so you may be focusing super on your career right now. Lots of focus. It's almost like if love's not going very well, or you feel like there's no opportunities in love right now, career path, setting intentions, and building a strong, solid foundation in terms of love. Sorry, yeah, I guess in money first, but then love will follow. Now we got attraction here. I'm getting this energy that either you got your eye on somebody, or somebody's got their eye on you. But most important, we got attraction. And it says, you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Don't be thinking of the future. Don't be thinking of the past. Okay, live fully in the moment. Also, they're giving me a little bit of energy, Sag, don't shoot the messenger when I say this. They give me a little bit of energy that when you get into a relationship, and this is natural, we all do it, this is not something to be like, Sag, don't be doing this, but they're just giving me this energy that sometimes when we're with someone, we start to dream about the future with that person, okay? And that's wonderful, you know, set your intentions, but don't, it's almost like, don't have an expectation of where you expect it to go, because often humans, when we set ourselves up for a fall by having all these expectations, you know, sometimes they're rarely met, okay? Just have a hope or a dream and just sort of just go, okay, but also I'm allowing it to unfold organically, okay, the relationship, because I feel like it's coming to this, if this is what you want, wedding. Now we got forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments, okay? So again, they're giving this energy of live in the present moment. Very difficult to do. Someone once said to me, you know, I find peace in the present moment. And I was like, what does that even mean? And I tried to live in the present moment for a long time. And at first it was so difficult. I could not do it. I was like, okay, well, I got to plan what I'm doing tomorrow. I got to, you know, what is my goal for the next 3 months? Okay, I got to do this because that sets me up for something in the future. And then late at night, I'd be lying there thinking about past love or whatever. And I'd be like, actually, I do not live in the present. I rarely do it. So then I force myself to do it. So they're indicating that it is quite important. Now we got flirt. Extend your light-hearted energy to all or to others, okay? So I feel like that is coming back to self, because I feel like whatever happened in the past may have knocked your confidence and made you almost a little bit nervous to flirt, Sag. I always find that Sagittarians, you know, there's a lot of people interested in Sagittarians and they really turn heads because you've got this energy of you're just doing you, you know, and that is the most attractive thing, to be confident in yourself and just do you. But you don't see when people are attracted to you because you're too busy doing you. So it says, give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership. So I'm just going to put that there because I want to see what that is. Okay, we got make the effort, great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. Now, this is what I want to clarify. Okay, we got love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Okay, I feel like we've covered that already. Wedding, definitely some sort of wedding here. And we've also got retreat, and we've got 2 people in wedding gowns or wedding clothes. It's time to disconnect from the world. So I feel like this is about disconnecting from the world, you know, being bombarded with energy and expectations and all of those things. When we disconnect from the world, we live in the present moment, everything that's around us. So again, they're saying about living in the present. But I have to clarify this energy because there's a small amount of energy of people knowing or having their eye on somebody. And then there's other people, energy that I'm getting that does not know who this person could be. So I'm just going to clarify and then I'll move on. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. This could be the one. Who's that? King of Pentacles. Boom. You know what they just said to me? And I'm not sure if it's true. I'm going to have to look back on the video. They just said the King of Pentacles was at the bottom of the deck, but in the reverse. Okay. So, I don't know how that's even relevant, but they're basically saying that it was at the bottom of the deck in reverse and now it's in the upright. So I'll have to check that on the video because I did not see that. When I'm channeling, I look in the water for scrying. So we have the King of Pentacles there. So this could be a Taurus because this is Taurus energy, but this is someone who may have invested in your relationship before, but then did not. Someone who did not follow through. Someone who was, if this is someone you separated from, could be someone who maybe chose career over a situation. I mean, Sag, I don't feel like you'd ever go back that way. You know, if someone rejected you, I don't feel like you're a person who returns to the past. I feel like you're very much a forward-thinking kind of person. So I feel like, thank you so much, Spirit Guides. Now, okay, but they're showing conflict here, the 5 of Wands in the upright. So there's some sort of drama surrounding this person. Now, either this person is a boss that you work with, or this is someone that you look up to in terms of career. This person, if you know this person, I'm clarifying. I'm clarifying for the people who have their eye on somebody already, who have feelings for somebody. This person is a good investment in terms of love. They're solid, they're practical, but also they're sensual and reliable. Okay, but there's some sort of drama surrounding this. There's some sort of conflict. Now, either it's because this person is a boss or someone you work with and you think, I'm not sure if I really want to go there. But, you know, yeah, look, indecision. There's also, it's uncertainty. Okay, maybe you're uncertain as to how this person feels about you, or maybe you're feeling a stalemate with this person if you're separated from this person because there's a lot of conflict in it. How would you like to receive? Thank you so much. There we go again, that 7 of Wands. Okay, so this is you being your personal best, as I said. This is you being unstoppable in your energy, and that passion is driving you. You know, even if there are obstacles there, which you've got the 5 of Wands being the obstacles, you're above the obstacles, okay? You're the best of the best. So if you feel like there is rivalry for this person's affections, or that they may have interests elsewhere, they're indicating here that no, you're above the rest, okay? But there's something not happening in this. Can you please clarify why there's stalemate? Okay, so we got the 10 of Wands here. So this is either you're taking a break from somebody at the moment, and you're finally saying, you know, you're just trying to say, no, I can't do this relationship right now. I need to take some time out and really think. This person, they're showing heavily in your chart. There's a lot of, either you're trying to release some baggage before you go into something, or this person may have been... Tell me about the other person for a moment, please. Can you please tell me about the other person before we go into the new? Oof, okay. Okay, so either this person was attached to, had other attachments. Either they were coming out of a divorce, you know, some sort of relationship. The Two of Pentacles indicates, you know, weighing up your options. You're still not certain about this person for some reason. And the Devil card indicates they may be attached to something else. Maybe they're attached to money because they're showing up as the King of Pentacles. Maybe they're attached to their career, and you're feeling like they got no time for you, or vice versa. But the Ace of Cups indicates there's a disappointment between you and this person in some way. You feel let down by this person. So either this is someone you've separated from and you're hoping to reunite with this person. I feel like they still have feelings for you, okay? They still would invest in this connection. They are indicating this could be the one. So can you please tell me the outcome of this, and then I'm moving on. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides. Oh, gosh. So we got the Nine of Wands here in the reverse. This is a wounded warrior kind of energy. This is an energy of having faith, trying not to be defensive in the situation. This person, whoever this is, I feel like this person is checking you out online or asking people about you. This person is curious about you, okay? I feel like they're trying to work out, you know, how to sort of come back and talk, but they're not talking right now, okay? And we got the Six of Swords in the reverse, sorry, in the upright. This is an energy here of transition, of moving forward. And when you get the Six of Swords, this is an energy of gaining greater wisdom in order to move forward. So it's either finding peace of mind within the situation and both of you moving together after a conversation. As you can see, there's two people in that boat and spirits overriding the energy. They are protecting you to move from choppy waters into something calmer. So either it is you and this person talking, because swords are about communication and the mind, the intellect, and then you can move forward into a calmer time without the drama, or you're deciding to move on completely and leave this situation way behind. The choice is yours. We all have free will. But let's get straight on to new. I feel like we've already clarified new, but then we will... Okay. There we go. So they're indicating here exactly what's happening in terms of new. We've got the Eight of Wands in reverse, which indicates, yes, it's been frustrating. Yes, it's been a long time coming, this new love, but you had heartbreak or something to deal with here. The Three of Swords in the reverse indicates you've been healing after something. Now, this could be physical healing after a procedure or something. Okay, they just give me a word, and I'm not sure how it really relates to your reading. They just said analog. Analog. So either your name is Anna Log, or analog is normally something technical, right? So maybe you're reading some sort of jargon at work or something and analog is there, or you're using something that's to do with analog. I'm not sure. So please take it as it resonates. It's not going to resonate for everyone, that's for sure. If it does not resonate for you, doesn't mean it's not your reading. It just means they want that person to pay close attention to the reading. Three of Swords indicates you're healing from something. And here we go, Knight of Cups there. Knight of Cups is wonderful love. Someone who's coming, who is very romantic in their gestures. Someone who is going to offer you their all, okay? This is the people who do not know who this love person could be. This is someone new coming into your world, okay, Sag? So I feel like this person, this person, as you can see, there's a big old river there. Now, this river indicates this person has a lot of love to give that actually goes somewhere. I feel like this person's willing to come down and drink from that water. You know, I feel like this person's willing to give their highest love of all. This is total commitment, an offer of commitment here, you know, some sort of proposal that will lead to that wedding kind of energy, if that's what you're wanting. So there's definitely love coming on in here for you. Either depends on what you want, really, whether you want the person in the past that you're separated from, or you want the new person. But I'm going to clarify new going forward, okay? Unless they show up in the Celtic Cross. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Just to let you know as well, I've set up a new channel called the Muse Eye Messages. Whoa. The Muse Eye Messages, and that is how would you like to receive. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, I'm loving your energy. Sag. Beautiful energy. Yeah, new channel called Muse Eye Messages. It's a pick a card channel. It gives you the opportunity to check in with your intuition. I do things like ruins and everything like that on that channel, so it's completely different to what I do here. Also, I'll leave the link in the comments box below if it's something you want to check out. But again, it's free as well. We've got the Lover's card as your protagonist energy. You're after the soulmate. This is union. This is partnership, deep love. This is an energy here of attraction, but also something that will lead to a long-term partnership, okay? But the Lover's card used to be called the choice. So there's definitely an element here of you choosing the right person for you. So again, they're giving there could be a choice between two people here, Sag. But I feel like if you don't know who that second person could be, there's an energy here of, you know, someone uncovering their emotions for you. Yeah, I feel like you're now, it's like you're not even entertaining anyone other than someone who feels like your soulmate. You know, I just get this energy. Sometimes you meet someone and you're kind of like a bit meh. I mean, they're nice, yeah, and I mean they're attractive, yeah, but they just don't have that je ne sais quoi. You know, that something. And you know, that's where some people may say, Sag, you're so picky, but it's not being picky. It's about honoring your body, your mind, your spirit, and knowing what is right for you. So I feel there's a yearning right now, because I feel like financially, I feel like, you know, you've got it. You're making steps in the right direction in terms of your career, and I feel like you know, now it's like, well, when is love coming? So the Moon card indicates something unseen coming to the surface, some sort of illusion shedding as well. This is about the subconscious mind, and it's also about facing fears. So when you get the Moon card, it's Pisces kind of Cancer, Pisces and Cancer energy here. There's a bit of a battle between heart and head. Sometimes I feel like it's a bit sort of, do I really want to settle down? There's a dog spirit there and there's a wolf spirit, or do I want to remain independent? And about honoring the emotions in each moment. So sometimes, Sag, I feel like you swing between wanting to be like this great explorer around the world, and you've got such wonderful independence, you march to the beat of your own drum, that you're like, do I really want to settle down? I feel more than anything, you'd like a partner in crime who sort of goes with you and embraces the adventure in life. But also settling down, I feel, for you, there's just this energy of kind of like, I feel like you would change the dynamics of what settling down means, because the word settle, I feel, makes you feel a bit, that's not really what I want. Okay, I'm going to clarify that energy in a moment. But again, the Moon card in this position, it points to clarity and truth in a dream, some sort of psychic dream coming through to you, that deja vu will be important afterwards. So pay close attention to that. Now, the outcome position is awesome. Okay, we got the Sun card. So this is relationships blossoming. This is success. This is abundance. There's a lot of joy when it comes to your love life. I feel like any confusion or any sort of like sadness is going to disappear here. I feel like you're going to meet someone who is like a meeting of minds, and it's going to be a surprise. Fate intervenes. And the Wheel of Fortune indicates that this is a good karma coming towards you. Destiny intervenes here and brings you the love that you truly deserve after a period of feeling stuck in a rut or feeling like things were out of control. You're like, well, how can I meet somebody? Destiny will bring you what you need. Synchronicities will become really apparent in your world. As I said, that deja vu moment as well. I feel like things are going to work out perfectly. You may have to come out of your comfort zone to meet somebody, but I feel like the risk is worth it. And I mean risk, not a health risk or anything like that, but I feel like, you know, you doing something different. So for example, if you decided to put yourself on a course to learn something because of a hobby, you want to learn something new, I feel like you're doing something different in order to shake up your energy, and that's where you meet your new person. Now let's get to the Celtic Cross. What is the heart of the matter for my beautiful Sag? What is the present moment? Knight of Swords, action, change. Oh my gosh. They said, what am I doing? And they're right. What am I doing? I just literally, 2 cards came out. I literally instinctively just put them right back. Like, life changes. Okay, over. Sorry about that. I don't know what I was doing. I'm scrying. So at the same time, I'm seeing images. And they were actually showing me this. It's like a dashboard of a car. And there's kind of like a little... yeah, it's like a little doggy thing on it. It's like a little dog that maybe even moves. So if that's you, maybe you're in a car at the moment and the dog is moving. It kind of just, I feel it's the head that moves, but it's in a sort of a funny way. It kind of moves around rather than up and down. So if that's you, there's something in this message for you. So I was just kind of on autopilot watching the images. Anyway, let's move forward. The heart of the matter, life changes, okay? I feel like you're doing a lot to change your life, Sag, in a really positive way. The Knight of Swords is action. You're a person of action. You always take action. I feel like there is someone coming towards you with a conversation, someone who's going to kind of be, you know, has maybe a different lifestyle to you, but I feel like somehow you both work. I also feel like you may be doing things like either trying to save up for a home or change your life in some way, maybe move out of the city into something a little bit more rural. There's an energy here of you shaking up things, or at least thinking that you want to do that, because the Knight of, you know, Swords are about action, change, but also it's about thinking and planning, you know, strategy. Now, the Knight of Swords, as you can see in this particular card, this person, she's painting the cloud out. Why? Because it's going to ruin her day. So it's about also erasing anything that no longer serves you and is, you know, hindering or in some way overshadowing your happiness. So you're making the life changes, and it's almost like you're making the changes according to your own script, your own story. Now, they just asked me to read this sentence here. It says, right is worth the cost. So maybe it's like, what is right is worth the cost. So it's about, you know, taking action. It's worth it, whatever this is, okay, for you. Now, what is the challenge in this situation? Also, they're giving me an indication, the present moment, you just want someone to take action towards you, Sag. You don't want to have to be the person who goes after them, okay? So I feel like you're hoping for someone to come and talk and, you know, show you some action rather than be like pussyfooting around, okay? Now, the challenge here is the Five of Swords. So there's some sort of sabotage that may have gone on in the past here. The Five of Swords is, you know, either a verbally unkind relationship or something that gave you something even worse, I feel, you know, is mental abuse. So either someone made you think that they were all in a relationship and then they weren't, and you felt like they tricked you, or there was some sort of I feel like there's overthinking here. As you can see, this person's grayed out, okay? And it's almost like someone stole their heart, and you've tried, you know, maybe someone stole your heart and tried to mend. Or you may have felt like someone, now this is not going to be for everyone, Sag, but they're giving me someone, it's almost like someone used your wonderful energy to build themselves back up again, and they've taken a piece of you, but they fled. Okay, so I just get this energy of that. I feel like you're going to blossom regardless. The Five of Swords, when it's in a challenged position, indicates there will be peace after trouble. There will be peace after adversity. If you've caught someone doing something that they shouldn't have done in the past, I feel like you're finding that peace to blossom and trust love again. But I feel like that peace that comes with you is something that is the lesson you've learned. Okay, I don't feel like you're taking a piece. I don't feel like you're harboring any. Deep down, I really feel like you're trying to move on from that. I don't feel like you're harboring any feelings for someone in the past. Now, what is below you? The Queen of Swords. Now, the Queen of Swords is a wonderful energy, self-sufficient, male or female, not a gender-specific reading. You got this all by yourself. I feel like you're very independent, and the Queen of Swords, she is very independent, and she goes in search of her happiness, but she uses her mind, okay? It's almost like I'm going to keep being in a very logical mind about love until such time as I find love. You know, I've got a deck over there where the Queen of Swords, she's on a mission to travel. She's on like a life raft. She's in the water, and she's swimming in search of you know, something new. And she's looking off into the distance. And in the life raft, there's like a little box cage, and the heart, the cup, is in there, the cup of love. So it's almost like what's carrying you through is that you're looking to the future with strategy, with planning for life, you know, sorting out your money, all of those things, but you're reserved when it comes to love. You're saving your love for the right person, okay? So I feel very much like you're in search of a new day. You know, I feel like you've built strong, healthy boundaries, strong self-esteem, and I feel like you've got clarity of purpose, and you're sticking to your purpose right now. And it's almost like the heart, though, is sort of just being popped right over there until such time as you meet someone that you're like, oh my gosh, damn, this person's special. Here's my heart, okay? Not everyone gets in. So that's what I feel is carrying you through right now. Now, what is in the past? Three of Cups. Now, I got two energies from this card, Sag. One is about strong friendship relationships. and you know, the good old days kind of celebration kind of energy, circle of support. But I feel like that may be in the past. So either you have gone a little bit MIA in your world right now in order to focus on your goals and your dreams, and you've become a little bit distant from some friends. You may have, it's not that you don't have love for these people. I feel like, you know, you're on a mission. When you got a Queen of Swords there, I feel like there's a mission to change your life. And I feel like that requires a lot of focus. So you may have just become a little bit distant recently. So just be mindful of that. Also, Three of Cups there. This could be an energy of partying, you know, relying on your friends. But also you may have felt like there was a third party situation going on with love in the past. I've clarified this energy, but I just feel like it's all now in the past. Gone are the days of you jumping through hoops for anybody, whether that's friends, whether that's family, whether that's loved ones, lovers, ex-lovers, whatever. You're like, no, I'm not doing that anymore. I'm marching to the beat of my own drum. Now, what is in the above position? Whoa. Temptation. We got the devil. Now that is the second time that the devil has come here. Okay, so they're indicating here there's some sort of attachment. Now I'm going to pull another card on it and see what this is, because this is the potential. The potential here is to be tempted by something that may not be good for you, or that may make you feel stuck. Okay, now this is an energy of it could be that it's materialism, as in, you know, you may be, because we got money there and we got obstacles, so you may be really focusing on your goals and dreams and not leaving any time for love. So I'm just going to quickly pull a card on that. Can you please clarify the devil card for my beautiful Sag? Just be mindful not to get yourself stuck with expectation. Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Three of Wands in the reverse. The Hierophant. Okay, so this is interesting. Now, the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse indicates, you know, feeling stuck, or that the universe has left you out in some way. This is a feeling of chaos or bad luck, resistance, misfortune, that kind of energy. So you may be feeling like love has not been kind to you. So you may feel like you're not going to wait around for it anymore. You can't see it happening in the future. This is no foresight when you've got this. It's been delayed so long that you've lost hope. You've become a little bit cynical there. And that especially is connected to marriage. So you may feel like you're not really... Either you're feeling like obsessed that, you know, time is running out for you to be married, or you feel like, you know, it's not going to happen because, you know, it's been bad timing after bad timing. And the Hierophant indicates you've done a lot of learning, but there's also an energy here of you not really wanting to do marriage in a very traditional way, is what I feel. I feel like because you're so original in your energy, and the Hierophant is about, you know, you don't really stick to the rules, Sag. You may learn the rules, but I feel like you inject your own personal energy into that. The Seven of Pentacles. Now this is about you looking at what you put into a relationship and what you get out, and it's almost like you're asking, is it worth it? Is it worth it? Maybe I should just forget about this, okay? Maybe I should just forget about love. I'm just going to go one more on the devil card. Can you please clarify that devil card? Lovers in reverse. There's a temptation here from someone that you separated from, that you waited for. And so again, we're coming back to that energy that someone who's listening to this reading has a little bit of a tendency to think back to somebody. I mean, we all do it, Sag, so I'm not here to judge anyone. But the Lovers in the reverse indicates either some sort of breakup, whether it's a divorce or a separation there, high-level commitment that did not go to term. You may have even sort of got to engagement stage with this person, but there's an energy here of, you know, bad choices were made. Now, I feel like this is someone from your past who's feeling that they made a mistake. Okay, and I feel like this person's coming towards you. You may even consider this person devil-like energy. They're alluring, they're magnetizing and attractive, and, you know, they're, how can I put that? They're tempting, but I feel like there's a heart overhead sort of battle here, that you're not really wanting to go back that way. The Hangman indicates you waited for this person. You may have sacrificed a lot for this person, but it went nowhere. Okay, I feel during that time of inaction, you've manifested new opportunities in love, and you've got to be willing to sacrifice letting go of something in order to gain something greater when you've got the Hangman. Okay, but the Four of Wands there is, there's deep down, Sag, please don't shoot the messenger, but they're giving me someone's got an energy of wanting to reunite with this person. And of course, if you want to reunite with that person and have a conversation, of course you can heal it. We all have free will. So, you know, it's totally up to what you want, but they're indicating that you will be hearing from someone from your past that you may be attached to in some way, maybe an unhealthy way. It doesn't mean that this person is toxic, but it could be. It could mean that you and this person have an unhealthy pattern of, you know, sort of striking up conversation and promising each other the world, or this person promises you the world and then delivers nothing. So you got to look at that pattern that may be keeping you stuck. Okay, what is in the near future? What is in the near future for my beautiful Sagittarians? We have the Tower moment and we got the Page of Cups. So I don't know if you listen to my readings regularly, but if you do, you'll notice that a Wheel of Fortune is often paired with a Tower, because both of them basically mean surprise. Okay, so in the near future, there is a Tower happening. There's going to be a wonderful surprise. Now, a lot of people go, how can you say the Tower is a wonderful thing? Well, it's because it shakes up the system. It shakes up any stagnant energy or anything that we're holding on too tightly to that's remaining in a stuck energy. And it makes it all crumble so that we rebuild something better, or we receive something greater. So the Tower is basically an epiphany or a paradigm shift, a sudden upheaval that takes something away in order to replace it with something better. It's often for your highest good, and it offers you better opportunities for positive transformation as long as you remain present with your eyes wide open. Now, the Tower is, you know, someone trying to hold on to something that's crumbling. So, you know, look at that when it comes to a past relationship. Is it crumbling? What do you get out of that relationship? If you feel like you're always waiting on another person, what are you getting out of that? Okay, you may be preventing yourself from moving on and finding true love, something that will actually reciprocate back. Now, I've been there, so I know how alluring a past relationship is. And I know that when there's a deep bond between you and someone from the past, they just said Georgia. So I'm just going to put that there for a second. I'll come back to it. Thank you so much. I'm truly grateful. So, you know, sometimes we want it to be that person. We believe it is that soulmate. We believe it's the person. And for a time period, it is. That soulmate is meant for you because they're there to teach you a lesson. Okay, we have some very important people who come into our lives that completely sort of destroy our lives, bring us to our knees. And they are the biggest lessons that come into our life. Now, that's painful, and unfortunately it does have to happen, but the Tower represents surprise, and it's followed by a Page of Cups. Surprise, here's your new love. Okay, so the Page of Cups is new love coming on in. Please look up the meanings of the cards if so that you know that I'm giving you the meanings of the cards as well as the energy that I'm getting. This is about someone who is curious about you, someone who is you know, a messenger. Pages bring news. This is someone who has a bit of a childlike spirit, and by childlike I don't mean that they're really young, although they could be, but I feel like someone who's fun, someone's going to inject a lot of wonderful energy into a relationship with you, who's playful, who's cheerful, has, you know, it's the beginning of intimacy when you get this card. So they're indicating you're going to meet someone by surprise, the same energy as we've got over here. You're going to meet someone by surprise that you get really intimate with in terms of emotions, in terms of passion. Okay, so I feel like the fish popping out of the cup basically means surprise, and the cup is representative of something that is stable, something that, you know, is a settling. You settle in for a cup of tea, you know, that sort of thing, or a cup of coffee. You settle down, but then all of a sudden there's a surprise. The fish pops up. Okay, so they're indicating here that just when you're feeling really like nothing's going to happen in your world in terms of love, along comes love. It's a big old surprise. So that is wonderful energy. This is in the near future, Sag. Okay, now this person may have strong placements in Pisces, could also be Scorpio, Cancer, could also be Aries. Okay, because that Tower is a Scorpio Aries card, very destructive force, but actually sort of rebuild something really exciting. What is the advice you're giving to yourself in this moment? Wheel of Fortune. Fate needs to intervene because I don't know how to do this. Okay, I don't know how to find new love. I've been trying. So this energy here of the Wheel of Fortune is going to blow it all out of the water for you. You're praying for a miracle perhaps, and along it comes. So I feel like thoughts become things, Sag. If you believe that there's no love coming, you're right. If you believe there's love coming, you're also right. It's the power of the mind to match the frequency of what it is that you want delivered. Now, I'm running a competition, free competition for one lucky subscriber to win a personal reading that is free to enter, free to win, free to receive. All you have to do is take 10 minutes out of your day to set an intention, okay? And I want you, if you want new love, for example, see what that person looks like based on what it is that you would hope to meet. And then imagine yourself with that person, you know, going to a restaurant, going, you know, snuggling up at night, having a shower, smell their cologne or their perfume, depending on what you're looking for. Imagine the feeling of their hair as you run your fingers through it. I really want you to feel it for 10 minutes, like you got it, like you're the luckiest person on earth that you found your soulmate. Similarly, if you want a dream job of your you know, to come through to you, imagine yourself doing it. Do that for 10 minutes, and then if you want to, you can put your intentions in the comments box below. But if you don't want to share that, all you have to do is write the words intentions set, and I will gravitate towards one lucky subscriber on the 28th of June, okay? I wasn't going to tell you the reading competition details now, but they've prompted me to, so here you go. This is the Wheel of Fortune, so this is fate intervening. And this is a lucky turn of events. So they're again indicating in two moves, they're indicating surprise, love is coming on in for you. It's sudden, okay? It's going to take you unawares. Now, they've given it to me again, just reminding me, they give me the name Georgia. So either it's your name, Georgia, or you're from that place, Georgia. Please take it as it resonates. It's not going to resonate for everyone. It could be a person in the past. It could be someone called Georgia who introduces you to somebody new. So please take it as it resonates. If it does not resonate for you, does not mean it's not your reading. It just means they want that person to pay close attention to the reading, okay? Now, they're just showing me someone on either a laptop or a computer and pressing the delete, 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 delete button. So if that's you, there's something in this message for you, okay? Again, it's not going to resonate for everyone. They're showing me someone... I feel like you're alternating between the delete and the return button, but it's delete. There's a lot of delete deletes. So if that's you, there's something in this message for you. Okay. Now, what is the circumstances, the external circumstances? Ace of Wands. New passion coming on in here, okay? So wonderful, exciting energy. This is the start of something big. This is the start of something that's going to grow. It's passionate, it's loving, it's deep, and, you know, this is an Aries, Sag, and Leo kind of energy. So fire and water, I mean, you know, it's a lot of steam, right? So things are going to get hot with this relationship. But as you can see, she's opening a chapter, and it's a new chapter. And there's something just going to spring right out of that. So I feel like it's going to blossom, and I feel like it's something that you're not expecting. So the circumstances are right for you to meet new love, new passion there, okay? Now, what is a hope and fear for my beautiful Sag? What is a hope and fear? You're hoping someone invests fully. You're hoping for someone who is stable, for someone who's reliable, grounded, who wants to be by your side, okay? As you can see, these are oak trees leaves, I believe. Something's very solid. This horse is made out of something really solid, and there's a lot of growth here. So this person who's coming on in here, very grounded, very reliable, loyal, okay? I feel like loyalty is something that is may have shaken you in the past. So I feel it's something that's very important to you in your future. I mean, it's important to everybody, of course, when you fall in love. But, you know, I feel like this is a absolute, you know, something... You need something built on trust, of course. Again, that's an obvious thing to say, but I feel like you're about to meet somebody who is going to be all of that and then some. Someone who meets you halfway in a relationship and does not make you feel like you have to always put in all the hard work, do the legroom in a relationship. The fear here is to meet someone who is stubborn, who is, you know, doesn't really work on the relationship, who's lazy, because you're not a lazy person, Sag. I mean that in the best way as well. I mean, you don't want someone who's just like stuck in their rut. You know, you want someone who's adventurous, someone who is willing to go the distance, someone who's willing to put an input in the relationship. And, you know, it's almost like you want someone who, you know, if you've got someone who's really stubborn, it's really difficult to deal with people like that. Especially, you know, we all have a 3-month kind of like honeymoon period with someone. And then after 3 months, people, you know, they start to get back into their patterns. They show you who they truly are after about 3-4 months, okay? And if you're starting to see any stubborn behavior, because I feel like you may have had that in the past, someone who's unmovable and not adventurous, or, you know, I feel like that's not your kind of person. And I feel like your fear here is to meet someone who just doesn't make the effort and, you know, is just stuck in their ways. Now, what's the outcome here? High Priestess. So we're getting the High Priestess again. Remember, pay close attention to your dreams. They're prophetic at this time, especially around about the 10th of June. I feel like you're going to get a double dose of that solar eclipse there, a time for focusing on dreams, goals, self-expression, and what it is that you want, okay? The High Priestess, she's often mute. She trusts in the mystery of the universe, okay? Maybe a little bit cautious, but as you can see, she navigates the choppy seas in accordance to her will. So there's definitely an energy here of serenity as well with that High Priestess. Now, I'll go one more in that position. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Sagittarians? What do they need to know? Okay, so they're just showing me someone who's pressed a flower in a book. That's really beautiful. That's really something from, that's really wonderful. I really like that. So if that was you who's pressed a flower in a book, I don't know if this is recently or anything, but I see someone opening it and having a look at it. It's already been pressed, kind of thing. So if that's you, there's something in this message for you, okay? It's not going to resonate for everyone, of course, but it may be about something blossoming or keeping a memory of something that blossomed, you know, and it being in a chapter in a book and kind of looking at it maybe for the final time and then turning the chapter to a different one. So it may be that, if it doesn't resonate for you. We got the Two of Wands, waiting for the right moment, waiting for news. Now, waiting for news, either this is a person you're waiting for or you're trying to make a choice between two people. Two of Wands is about choice. And you can see she's got the world in her. Excuse me. What's that? All of a sudden, I was like, couldn't speak. It just went really... Okay. So this is not for everyone, of course, but they're showing someone has got nodules on their throat. They're having that right now. They're dealing with. They just dealt with that nodules or something on their throat. Either you had a operation on that, a procedure on that, or it's. I mean, I got the feeling it's going to be fine, but it was all of a sudden almost like a losing of the voice. If that's you, there's something in this message for you. I'm just going to quickly pull a card on that energy just to make sure. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Sagittarians? What's that energy? Chariot. Okay. Chariot is, you know, it's an obstacle that has to be overcome. You know, when you get a chariot in the reverse, it's like you feel maybe defeated in something or a loss of control. You may have been going through a lot of stress and felt like something was going nowhere. And as a result, this may have happened, the voice thing or the nodules may have happened out of stress, insecurity, okay. But it's all going to be fine, okay? It's all going to be fine. As you can see, the Sagittarian is shown up in the upright again. So again, it's a positive energy. You're going to hear some positive news about this if that's you. So, you know, there's something here about maybe pushing your emotion down, you know, not letting your emotion out and keeping all of the stress and everything within you. And, you know, it's almost like it built up and it caused this, I mean, the body is a wonderful thing. It caused this sort of stress on your vocal cords and maybe nodules grew there because of it. So please take that as it resonates. It's not going to resonate for everyone, but positive news coming here, okay? I don't know why they wanted me to give you that, but they did. So one more. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, White Angels. Can you please guide the Chariot? Yeah. So there's definitely positive movement forward. But yeah. So they're indicating with the World card, with the World there on the Two of Wands, that you may be waiting for the world to go back to some sort of normal before you decide to go out there and look for passionate love. As I said, when the moment is right, you'll meet the right person at the right time. It doesn't work on our own timing, but you may be planning something, whether that's the life changes or the moves. You may be, you know, buying a home, because you can see this person sitting on a home here. So it may be the right opportunity to move. And when you move, that's when you meet the new person. But I feel like there's something happening a little bit beforehand, okay? The Chariot is success, but as you can see, this snail, you know, something that was going so slowly for such a long time, all of a sudden starts to speed up. So I feel like in terms of love, there's going to be victory, success here. Chariot basically means victory, a win. It's also about being motivated to go and achieve something. So I feel like you do have a pathway to take, though, because often in the Chariot card, there's the two sphinxes or two horses that guide the chariot, which often means there's a direction to be steered in. So you're in control of that. You're the master or the mistress of your own destiny. So if you're wondering whether you should reconnect with someone in the past, I mean, it is tempting, but they're indicating going forward there's new love, okay? And they've talked about nothing but new love ever since, but the potential is for someone from your past that you have some sort of pattern that you may be connected to will be coming back to talk or just drop by. But the Chariot card indicates you're moving forward and there's a successful union. It depends on whatever it is that you want. So if you're waiting to hear from somebody, you will hear from somebody. If you're wanting somebody new, you're getting someone new in the near future. Okay, Sag? So wonderful love reading there. I'm just going to get you a final Wisdom of the Oracle card before we close. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Sagittarians? Time to go. I mean, Sag, I can't imagine a better card for you. Time to go. You're always on the move, always on the move. As you can see, running down that pathway is full of stars. The stars are aligning for you to be on the right path and go through the right door to meet the right relationship, okay? So number 45 is also, when you reduce it, 4 plus 5 is the Hermit card. So this is a solitary energy where you have self-reflection and you get enlightenment from that. So maybe you now know it's time to go from something and to run into the arms of new love. So let's see. I'm just going to read from the book 45. Okay, 45. 45. Nope, that's 47. Endings, completion, walking away from something because there's no other thing, there's nothing else to learn or experience. Now the relationship message, it says it's over, or at the very least, the form of this relationship has no longer be. I'll start this sentence again. Mercury's in retrograde. I'm going to blame it on that, even though it's my big fat tongue in my mouth. Let's start again. It's over, or at the very least, the form of this relationship is no longer of service to you or the other person. This is time of letting go, of knowing that the journey has come to its conclusion. That doesn't mean anything is lost, although this card could speak to the breakup, drifting apart, or the end of a soul contract. It is more about the release than the destruction. Remember the saying, if you love something, let it go. If it comes back, it's yours. If it does not, it never was. Endings are always a sign of new beginnings. If you want something deeper, walk away. So very powerful message there. If you want something deeper, walk away. If it comes back, it was meant to be. If it is not, you know, there's something else, something better. And I feel like that clarifies the whole reading there. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, and Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Sag? Oh, wow. This is interesting. They keep, for the single love readings, they've been giving me one trinket only. I find that strange because normally I get 3 or 4, sometimes maximum, well, minimum 2. We got a lock, okay? So this is an energy of being closed, but it's also something secure coming your way, okay? So they're indicating that this person, whoever's coming your way, has the key to unlock this. Okay, you're not going to be closed anymore, Sag. I feel like you're going to be opening up to something, but opening up to something that is very secure and safe. It is safe for you to love, and the right person is about to come and love you. They want it on the Page of Cups. How wonderful. Wow, I thought they would at least want it on the Wheel of Fortune. They're indicating everything's coming into place. Okay, all the cogs are sort of starting to work together to bring you your heart's desire. The thing that is the driving force, the top cog there, is moving everything, and it's around the heart. She's holding a time, you know, a timepiece there. So they're indicating divine timing is at play here. The right person is about to come into your world. I'll leave it there, my beautiful Sag. I hope something resonated in this reading for you. If it does, please like or subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press the little bell that lets you know when I update my next message. It lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is very important for me. Thank you so much, my beautiful Sag. Love and light.